This video is all about the whole body, and for this video you'll just need a half dome or a pillow or blanket, something to get yourself comfortable at the end. So let's start at a wall or something else that's stable and sturdy, and you're going to place your hands at shoulder height on the wall, and then move your legs back behind you like you're doing a plank on the wall, and being careful not to collapse your ribs and your pelvis. So you want to keep your spine nice and long and neutral as usual, and come out a couple of feet. The further out you are from the wall, the harder it is, so you get to decide here. And then we're going to do 15 calf raises. So lift your heels for 1, 2, 3. Keep your pelvis slightly tucked. 4, 5. See if you can get your heels all the way back down on the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, and release. Preparing for high lunge. Let's start with our right leg out in front of us first. And this time, same as usual, find where your right knee is directly over your right ankle. Tuck that pelvis. And now think about moving your left knee back behind you, but don't relax your pelvis. So keep your pelvis tucked and see if you can straighten that left knee just a little bit. Hold here and then relax. 2 more times on this side. So keeping your ribs down. Find where your right knee's right over your right ankle. And then press that left knee back behind you, but keeping your pelvis neutral. So it may not move very far, but you will feel a stretch. And then release. And if you need to, you can come all the way out of it. 1 more time on this side. Come into that high lunge, all stacked up. And then stretch that back knee back behind you. Really big stretch through that back hip. Feeling it, it's burning. And then go ahead, release and switch sides. So moving your right leg back behind you now. Keeping that pelvis in neutral. Move your right knee back behind you. So you may notice that one side feels slightly more stretchy than the other. If you have a side that is particularly tight, do another 1 or 2 of these on that side. Go ahead, release. Give yourself a break. And then come back into that high lunge. Left knee over left ankle. Push back with your right knee. So the pelvis doesn't move, but you'll feel that stretch right through here. And being mindful of your rib cage. I keep bringing that up because I want to bring my ribs up. Helps remind me to release. And 1 more time on this side. You know the drill. Get all stacked up here. Press that knee, the back of your knee away from you. Hold. Keep breathing. Really stretchy, activating your glutes. And then release. And dance around to get those cramps out. Preparing for lunge or for squats. I like squats and lunges. We really want to build our lower body. As Joe Beaver says, your power comes from your hips down, your waist down. So again, with the squats, feet, hips, bones distance apart, minding your knees so they're going to the middle of your feet, but then allowing your knees to be back over your ankles. And push, go a little bit lower this time, and back up. Press into the floor as you come down. And 2. Down, press really strongly. And 3. Down, 4. Last one. And hold here. Press through your feet. Hold, hold, hold. Go a little bit lower. And then come back up. Preparing for some core work on the floor. So take a breath. I'm out of breath today. Come down to your hands and knees where you're all stacked up again. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And this time, I want you to blow out through a straw. I talk about this in the core module in the education, but blow out through a straw and blow out. Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing, and feel what your lower abdominals do when you do that. Think about the lower abdominals coming in and up as you do this move. So inhale, then exhale, keeping your left foot on the ground. Pretend to lift your left knee off the ground. Okay, you're just gonna lift that left knee an inch, but when you do that, don't let yourself shift. So come back center, exhale, blow out through a straw, lift your left knee an inch, and place it back down. Feel your lower core supporting you, don't let yourself shift. Last time, exhale, and either you can pretend to lift it off, pretend that your left knee is glued, or lift your left knee up an inch and then place it back down. Now doing it on the right side. And if I do this correctly, it should look like I'm doing nothing. So pretend that your right knee is glued to the floor and you really, really, really want to pick it up, but you can't. So exhale, pretend to lift that right knee off the floor and then release it. And feel the lower part of your core kicking in to support you here. Exhale, again, pretend to lift that knee and back down. If you're feeling stable, go ahead, exhale. Lift the right knee off the floor, but leave your foot down. And then release. Now to add to the knee lifts, we're going to crawl across the floor, and you're welcome to crawl all around your room. I'm gonna stay on camera. But now we've done the hand movement and the knee movement. So you're going to exhale and move your left knee and your right hand forward, and then your left hand and right knee forward. When you do this, don't get sloppy. So you're not gonna waggle your bum around. You're not gonna move your spine around. Keep stable when you do this, and you can crawl forward and backward. Pretend like you're in a glass case and you can't move anywhere except for in the confines of that case. Better yet, visualize an electric fence on either side of you. You cannot shift your body. Go for just a few more seconds. Keeping that nice alignment when you do it. And then stop for some wrist stretches. So placing your hands upward towards the sky, place your palms down on the floor so your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Now, spreading your fingers out as much as you can, you're just going to gently move your body backward to give your wrists and hands a nice stretch. If you work on a computer, I highly recommend doing this a couple of times a day. And roll back forward. And again, go backward. And then forward. And then one more time. Traction your body backward. Do a gentle roll through your wrists, your fingertips. Let them roll all the way up. And then roll your wrists for just a moment, preparing for some more hands and knee work. So coming back to your hands and knees, getting all stacked up again, but this time your elbow pits, which are the opposite side of your elbows of your arms, keeping your fingers pointing ahead and your thumbs pointing towards each other, roll your elbow pits forward so that your shoulders rotate just a little differently. Now here, I want you to think of a sponge filled with lavender soap right between your shoulder blades, and allow your spine to drop between your shoulder blades, and your shoulder blades squeezes the sponge. Visualize the scent that it releases when you squeeze it, and then widen your shoulder blades across your back. So with this, your arms are not moving, the rest of your back is not moving. Everything is still except for right in between your shoulder blades. So squeeze that sponge and then widen it across your back. Spine drops between your shoulder blades and then widen them across your back. 2 more. Let your spine come down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze that sponge. And then widen. Last time. Again, your arms stay where they're at. Don't move your arms, just move the spine in between your shoulders. And then widen it across your back. Release that and come to lie on your back. So when you come to lie on your back, if you notice that your rib cage, the back of your ribs are popping up, go ahead and place a half dome or a pillow under your head. And then here, find neutral pelvis. So if you need to, rock your pelvis back and forth a couple of times. And then find where your sacrum is heavy to the floor. Spine is relaxed, and straighten your left leg. Right leg stays bent. And then as we've been practicing, exhale, think of your hip bones coming together, your lower abdominal zipping up, and lift your left leg up about 6 inches and then place it back down. We're going to do this 10 times. Don't allow your back to arch and round, and don't allow your stomach to bulge up. So keeping the lower abdominals drawn in, lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your leg weighs as much as an elephant. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place that leg back so that your foot's on the floor, and straighten your right leg this time. Again, visualizing your right leg being as heavy as an elephant, and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring that leg back in for some toe tapping. So as usual, we're going to focus on this lower abdominals, keeping yourself nice and stable here, no moving back and forth. Inhale into your ribs. Exhale, think about your lower abdominals coming in and contracting, and lift your right leg up into a 90-degree position, and then bring your right knee closer to your face, but don't allow your pelvis to shift quite yet. So see if you can keep a neutral pelvis here, and then inhale. Exhale, bring your left leg without bulging your stomach. So draw your lower abdominals in and up, and bring your left leg to the same position. Now, in this position, go ahead and untuck your pelvis, because when you brought the second leg, it likely tucked. Untuck your pelvis until your legs are back over your hips, your knees are over your hips, and then we're going to toe tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, don't let your belly bulge up. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And place both feet down on the floor, and then find a wall. So I'm going to use this wall here, and get as close to the wall as possible with your bottom. And you'll need your half dome or a pillow. We're just going to do some release work with your hips. So placing your feet up on the wall, legs straight, knees locked. Rotate your toes outward, and then allow your legs to drop out to the side, and feel the stretch in your inner hip or inner thighs. So this can be active, where you're actively pushing them out, or you can choose to allow them to just let gravity take its place. But in this position, allow yourself to breathe into your ribs and exhale. Try to keep a neutral pelvis, so don't allow your pelvis to roll inward. And just feel the stretch in your legs and hips and thighs. And as time goes on, see if you can widen them just a little bit more. For 10 more seconds, just breathe through the stretching. And as usual, this video is going to come to an end now. But I invite you to find a quiet space and just relax and breathe for a few moments today. Goodbye.